Hello everyone, Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews. 2 weeks worth of comic books, and I just picked up week 3's at the comic book shop today, so I thought we should get through this stack of monstrosity. So wish me luck, here we go. Let's start it off with the Martian Manhunter, Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 9. So there's a new Martian, and it's weird looking, and it's hanging out with our guy, John, and it's weird. There's no other way to describe this book than it's weird. But it's gorgeous to look at. I don't think we're ever going to find out what happens until the very last freaking issue. We get a lot of stuff going on in this, and now they're after his kid, so I don't know what's going on with that either, but I'm tired of saying the word. It's weird. Oh, I didn't do the people. Hold on, let me give you the scoots. It's the same people, but I like to put it on there for people who maybe it's your first time watching my show. You don't know. Writer is Dennis Camp. Art is Javier Rodriguez. A wonderful book that I hope continues forever. He's back, kids. He's back, and he's ready to shoot somebody. That's right. It's the Punisher. I don't know why I bought this comic book. It's the Punisher. I love old school Punisher. They ruined Punisher so many times. Benjamin Percy is our writer. Jose Luis Suarez is our artist. Apparently, he was a microchip mind-controlled assassin. But look at it. Look at it, kids. Look at him. It's the Punisher. I don't know. And there's got something going on with his head. The artwork is gorgeous. It's the Punisher doing what the Punisher does. Tombstone is in it. And I don't think it's giving anything away, but you know who's back, baby. That's right. It's Jigsaw. Oh, just the worst villain on the planet. So they give it all this in issue 1. Oh my goodness. So get on board while you can. Don't miss out. All right. Supernatural number 5 is upon us. It is Greg Pak is our writer. And Pasquale Qualano, Andrea Arcari, and Gerardo Gambone are our artists. When last we left, Sam was doing mind control things over a bunch of books, and there was an evil librarian after him. And this thing's got weird zombie cowboys. It's got a imp in a bottle. Zombie cowboys are riding giant jackalopes. I think this is what I would call a silly episode. You know? To get out of it, they had to shoot each other. How many times did Sam and Dean shoot each other? A lot. Sometimes they meant to, sometimes they didn't. Green Lantern, we are up to 32 with this ring. Oh, it's Star Sapphire. So let's see if I can find... thank goodness. Thank you, people. Writer is Jeremy Adams. Artist is Montos. 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 And Hal Jordan is ready to go on a date with our girl Carol. And it's about time. The artwork in this is actually kind of pretty. I like it. But things that could go possibly horribly wrong because they're on a date... It's the superhero trope. We're on a date. What could go wrong? Oh, all sorts of things could go wrong. And Carol's not happy about the date being interrupted. So, and then Hal's done something. It says it's to be continued in the epic oversized anniversary issue Green Lantern 600 on sale next month. And then everything changes. You know, they always say everything changes. But if that were true, we wouldn't still have Green Lantern comic books. Godzilla versus Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. This is number 7. You know what that means, kids, right? Yeah. That means it's gonna be over. The end with a question mark. Brian Bucoletto is our writer. Christian Duce is our artist. And everything comes to a head. You've got giant superheroes, you've got Mothra, you've got monsters, you've got people fighting each other, you've got the bad guys and the good guys. And it's just one big freaking monster fest, which is all we wanted. All we ever wanted was a splash page like this. Honestly, between the two, the Marvel Godzilla crossover and the DC Godzilla crossover, I have a little more fun with the Godzilla one. They seem to be doing weird stuff in Marvel, like they're setting it up to be just another Venom thing. Although, to be fair, if we know which one I really like, it would be the crossover with Godzilla and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, oh, here we are. DuckTales. Woo. Brandon Montclair is our writer. Tommaso Ronda is our artist. Uncle Scrooge and Huey, Dewey, and Louie are off to the Klondike to get lots and lots of money. And maybe run into a dragon. Don't ask me. I didn't make this stuff up. It's a reminder of the whole Karl Barks when they went to go after gold. It's just what it is. And yes, there's a dragon in it. And yes, it feels like so much like just a episode of DuckTales. You should get these. Go back and find all of them. Do it now. No, not now. I've got things to tell you. Speaking of the devil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Godzilla. And our story is by Tim Seeley. Art is by Fero Pe. I'm going to say Fero is the first name. Fero Pe is Pe. We are in Tokyo. The Turtles, the heroes on a half shell, are there to try to stop Godzilla. Krang is also here. He has turned Bebop and Rocksteady into a Bebop. Which one's Bebop? Isn't Bebop the pig? Well, Bebop's the pig. I think Bebop is the pig. He's a Gigan hybrid. And Rocksteady is... Yeah, that doesn't sound right. If Rocksteady's the rhinoceros, then he's a Destroyer. Here, just look. You figure it out. I know a little bit about turtles, but... I mean, I know who the four guys are. And Krang, of course, is our Hedorah mix. And this is just ticking off Godzilla, and pretty soon you've got turtles that are kaiju. You've got April O'Neil has become just this kind of hot-looking Mothra. I don't know what it is. It's really weird. But we got a Jet Jaguar, everything. With the turtles. I don't think it's over. Let me take a look real quick, kids. I don't remember them finishing this yet. Next issue. Oh, where they fight Mecha Shredder. This is my favorite crossover now, by the way. I knew they would do it. Okay, well, let's do this one, but I'm going to have some help from... Not going to do it. It's number 7 of Batman. I have gotten on the Batman train because they promised me a new number 1. And I said, cool. I'm ready. This is Matt Fraction is the writer. George Jimenez is our artist and cover. And after 6 issues of nothing, they have finally brought us the Joker. Now look at this, and then watch what it does. I'll try to do it. Hold on. Ta-da! I'm not going to hold it up any more than that because I'm afraid I'll tear it. But this is just everything. Now here's the thing I don't like. You knew it was coming, right? Look at this. Do you see the black boxes? Can you see the letters in the black boxes? Can you? That dark green with a black background. Who thought this was a good idea? I know what they're doing. Computer screen. But I literally have to shine a very bright light on it, take off my glasses, read it like this. Not excited. I hope that they get the Joker out of his current situation so that we don't have to read it like that anymore. And then there's a big twist at the very end that I'm not going to tell you. You want to know so bad? Go buy the comic book. Should be in trade paperback by now, right? All right. And from the Kaisai trilogy of books, we have Godzilla. Godzilla number 8. Godzilla is dead. Long live Godzilla. Written by Tim Seeley. Hey, he wrote another one. Art by Henry Prasetya. And we have Godzilla's being controlled by the kid, but it's not really Godzilla. It's just sort of an energy signature around the kid in the shape of Godzilla. That's the new thing, I guess. So, and then, and then other stuff happens. It's Godzilla. It's getting really weird. It's getting, like, super weird. I'm kind of, I don't know. If you had made me pick, this one of the three is my favorite. Dead Zone is a far, far second. And then that Starship Godzilla kind of dead last. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Batgirl number 17. I'm shocked and amazed that they have not canceled Batgirl. Because I would expect it. So she had an encounter with the Blood. Those people I told you about when they were fighting. They can control blood. Well, now it's after her and it's in her. She's got the blood in her. Tate Bromball is our writer. Takashi Miyazawa is our pencils and inks, so that would be all of the art. Except for lettering, of course, which is an art form to itself. So they're in the city. They're back to Gotham. We're finally back to Gotham. We've been out in the freaking Lotus Fields for so freaking long. And Batgirl's back, and she's ready to fight the bad guys. Unfortunately, her blood was not informed and needs to get out of her. So we'll see how that works when she goes. It says she's going into the spirit world. I hope she doesn't really go. I hope she stays on Earth and does the thing. There's a huge preview of the new Batwoman comic book that I'm going to buy when it comes out. I don't know if they charged me extra for. They did not charge me extra for the preview, so I will not complain about my Batgirl. So they do these things once in a while where they have a event that occurs inside of more than one book. This is called Death Spiral. And so I have, this is part 2 of 9. No, I'm not buying the Venom. No, I'm not buying the other stuff. Joe Kelly is our, hold on, I gotta get this under the light. Joe Kelly is our writer, Ed McGuinness is our penciler, Mark Farmer and Cliff Rathburn are our inkers. Not a single solitary sign of John Romita Jr. So, hooray. So, Peter's back on Earth. Carnage knows something that he's not telling. We hear about Aunt May and her new boyfriend. Even details that none of us wanted to hear. And then we have Venom who... Okay, so now it's time to complain. The artwork here. Let me show you a little splash page here. Isn't that nice? Mary Jane Watson is Venom. Okay, Mary Jane Watson doesn't need to be a super anything. She had that terrible superpower, Jackpot. Do you remember this? I remember this. Why did she have to do that? And now she's Venom. And Peter's not handling it very well. And Eddie Brock is Carnage. And that's just stupid. And spoiler alert, Death Spiral kills Shocker. That's his name, right? Shocker? Yeah, the quilt guy. Anyways, he's dead. I'm not sure which incarnation of Shocker it is. I don't remember seeing Shocker's face before. But, yeah, I'm like, okay, so Death Spiral. Ooh. Hopefully I'll get over with. Oh, here, let me look at something real quick. Hold on. Because this is Legacy. Oh, Lord, is that tiny. Legacy 987. And not every one of Death Spiral's issues will be in Amazing Spider-Man. Thank God. So, but I don't see a checklist. Apparently next issue is Venom that it'll be. Guess who's not buying Venom? Hey, we're almost done. Oh. Absolute Flash. Number 12. See, I'm not a Wally West guy, but I'm not a this universe Wally West guy. This Wally West is cool. And it doesn't hurt that he's being written by Jeff Lemire. And art is Nick Robles and A.L. Is it A.L.? A.L. Kaplan. So, and they even worked in, look at this. They put the credits in the first thing where he's going against Thawne. Because, yeah, Thawne, you can't have a stupid Flash comic book without freaking Eobard Thawne showing up. And, but then something occurs with Wally's dad, and they have to go, they're going to probably start doing that. I love how everything is very moving. Everything's all move it. You know, you can almost see the speed coming off the page. I'll give these gentlemen credit because they do a great job. And Grodd apparently found his dad. And there's a preview for some other comic book in here that I don't care about. So, always good. We're up to a dozen. I do believe that's 12 months. I do believe they are monthly. Alright, let's end it with a little lightheartedness. Episode 3 of Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Plot. Well, this is going to make my daughter giggle who walked in the room. The plot is by Tad Stones and Greg Weisman. Script is by Greg Weisman. Art is by Ciro Cangialosi. Sticking with that. And Demona has run off with the young lady who hangs out with Darkwing Duck, whose name escapes me. They find the Quackonomicon. I will never be tired of hearing the words the Quackonomicon. So, but they've got to split up to save. No, not. I don't remember her name. I mean, Launchpad McQuack is in here. Gosling? Is that it? I don't know. And of course, no one's calling her that. So, but they did bring back Paddywhack. No one wanted that. I don't know how to tell you this, but no one wanted to see Paddywhack come back. Reminds me of a joke that I'm going to tell right now about this frog that goes into a bank for a loan. He's talking to the loan officer, Miss Whack, whose first name is Patty. See where this is going? And the frog's like, well, I need a loan for a new lily pad. Mine's all worn out. I want another one. She goes, no. Do you have collateral for a loan? And he pulls out this cute little trinket, this little pink elephant that he has. He goes, yeah, I've got this. And she's like, let me go talk to the bank manager. Takes it from him. Walks into the bank manager. We've got this frog out here that wants a loan. Yeah. And when I asked him for collateral, he gave me this elephant. The bank manager looks at it. He goes, it's a knick-knack, Paddywhack. Give the frog a loan. Anyways. Sorry. So let's divvy them up. I get the feeling the supers are going to win this time. How cool is that inside of that Batman comic book, though, right? Am I right? I'm right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are heroes, even if Godzilla isn't. DuckTales doesn't really count for that. Justice League is in it. We'll count it. Green Lantern is. Supernatural. I'm sorry, guys. You're not superheroes. Neither's the Punisher. Martian Manhunter was doing it, but he barely. And Darkwing Duck and they are all Gargoyles are heroes. So let's see what we got. We got for 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 superhero books in 2 weeks. Do you believe this nonsense? 1, 2, 3, 4 non-superhero books. So, of course, once again, by more than twice the size, they win. So, yes, this is a large stack, isn't it? I don't see it getting any better. They keep canceling books, but then they bring out books. Like they canceled Birds of Prey, but they're bringing out Batwoman. They canceled Miles Morales, sort of. He'll probably be back. But then they've got a new X-Men book that came out this week. X-Men United. I'm so excited. It better not suck. Because X-Men do that to me. I'll get pulled in. And then they'll do this big crossover thing. And they've ruined the book that I picked out of the 5 X-Men book that come out every month. They're like Batman. 5 books every month. X-Men. So, there we go. So, let's do the thing. We've done the thing now for over 200 times. We're at like 225 or 226 or some big number like that. Pretty soon we'll have to do episode 250, so we'll be back to Fanfare, which is where I get all mine. If you live in the Kalamazoo area looking for a comic book store, if you give them $5 a year, a $5 bill, they will take 20% off of your books. That's a big deal if you buy as many comic books as I do. So you should do that if you live in Kalamazoo and you're looking for a book. If you're not sure what you're looking for, ask everybody. See if Bill's there. Say, hey, is Bill here? And if they say yeah, then go, Doug from Old Man Comic Book Reviews said I should ask you about comic books. And then he'll roll his eyes and he'll try to make you read Superman because that's his favorite. And it just goes from there. Superman got like 5 books. Ugh. Everybody got 5 books. Even Godzilla got 5 books. Do you think I'm kidding? I'm not. Kaisai's got 3. Turtles and Godzilla. DC Godzilla. Marvel Godzilla's probably coming back. That's 6. Every month. It's weird. It's truly weird. So anyways, go read a comic book somewhere. Go to the library. Read them for free. They have an app. If you have a library card, don't ask me to remember what the app's called. If you go to the library, they'll tell you. And you can read online graphic novels, even on your phone if you so desire. I don't desire. Look, are you kidding me? I got 45 boxes of these things. But you could do it. I believe in you. You could do it. And it doesn't have to be superheroes. There's manga out there, manga that tells stuff. There's horror comics. There's teen comics. They make comics for little kids. There's all sorts of comics. You can pick whatever you want. Go find a 50-cent bin at Fanfare or your local comic book store and just find a comic book. Oh, I like that. And then you can look around for it because back issues haunt everyone. We all have them. If you collect comic books, we all got some back issues. Seriously, it's not great. It's pretty great. So, anyways, yes, go read a comic book for me. Here is the stack. This is 2 weeks. I could lie to you and tell you I'll do the other one when I'm done reading them. I'll probably read them this week. I could do it this weekend. I've got Friday the 13th off because it's Friday the 13th and we watch Jason movies all day and I make Jason hamburgers like in Jason Goes to Hell. That's what my Friday the 13th are. And this year I'm lucky enough to have 3. Unfortunately, 2 of them were boom boom. February, March. Like boom boom. No recovery time whatsoever for these freaking things. So we're going to start with Friday the 13th, part 8. This Friday the 13th. Jason takes Manhattan. And Jason's on the Love Boat. He's on the boat more than he is in Manhattan. And a lot of Manhattan in that movie is Canada. So, what are you going to do? Alright. Enough babbling. That's it for me. Go read a comic.